Hello everyone, MediEvil here, live from Twitch, and today we're streaming part 2 of my classic MediEvil Platinum journey. This is on the PS4 version. I already platinumed it on the PS5 port around about Easter, April. Is that Easter time? I should know. But last time we left off completing the first 5-6 levels. We played up until past Pumpkin Gorge, and today we're tackling the Pumpkin Serpent, which I always, for some reason, when I was younger, I thought was a female, but they're not. They just looked very feminine, in my opinion, but no, they're pumpkin kings. That looks a bit like a gooseberry on the map. I used to always think it. We're jumping into Pumpkin Serpent now. We bet the Pumpkin Gorge last time, and now we're defeating the Pumpkin Serpent boss, and we've got the lovely Return to the Graveyard music playing again, and we get our first dragon gem here of 2. Okay, it's not a trophy for getting both the dragon gems, but it's a trophy for defeating the dragon in the crystal caves, and you need the dragon gems to achieve that. So in the remake, I do love how they actually made this boss fight challenging, because this is probably the easiest boss fight in the game. I remember it was embarrassingly easy, this boss fight, when I was younger. I thought, like, God. But apparently in the game files, I think that's what they changed in the okay, good, I did make sure to top up my broadsword, because we don't get access to Merchant Gargoyle until after we defeat the boss, so I'm making sure it's topped up. Yeah, the music in this game is phenomenal. I'm actually turning off the music a little bit, because I didn't have it at full last time, so yeah, let's just have it full blast. I really enjoy the music. But yeah, we've got our enchanted sword, our broadsword, fully topped up. Yeah, I don't know why, it's like, the Pumpkin Serpent just strikes me very feminine. Like, I don't know why, it's the purple in it. The pumpkins themselves, they just strike me as female, I don't know why. And I always remember, for some reason, the Pumpkin Witch in this level always reminded my sister in our, I think she was a geography teacher, yeah, she reminded us of a geography teacher called Mrs. Hardiman. She just thought she looked a lot like her. I think that the cauldron looks like it's containing pea soup, but yeah, there's a trophy for doing both of the witch quests. The first one being kill the Pumpkin Serpent for the Pumpkin Witch.
Sir, I am the Pumpkin Witch. I'm like a mother to those pumpkins. I give them all the love and care
a young fruit could ever ask for.
From the moment they first push a shoot above the soil, right up until their heads are cut off and eaten. And look, see how they repay me, running around and causing mischief.
I love how
upbeat
she says that.
Their
heads are cut off and eaten.
Young seedlings. If you teach him a lesson in manners, I might give you a nice present.
This Pumpkin Witch is so much nicer than the one in Resurrection. The one in Resurrection has some anger issues, I tell you. She's like, stop looking and smear all use our sticky head at the pig food or whatever. I kind of butchered that voice line. But yeah, we don't need to worry about missing out on any enemies in this level, or getting cancelled out of collecting the chalice, because there are infinite enemies in this level. After you defeat the Pumpkin Serpent, an infinite number of pumpkins spawn, and we'll be able to get the chalice filled up just by defeating them. This game's music's amazing, but let me know if it's too loud if you can't hear me. Oh no! Oh, thank God I didn't register, because I'm saving that for the Pumpkin Serpent, but it doesn't really matter, because we could defeat him pretty easily with the broadsword. Yeah, I remember my favourite music in the game used to be Asylum Grounds and Enchanted Earth. I mean, I still love that music now, but over the past year or so, I've just grown like a new appreciation for Return to the Graveyard / Pumpkin Serpent's music. It's so dramatic, like I love it. It's such an underrated soundtrack. Like, the MediEvil soundtrack is definitely one of the best soundtracks of all time, in my opinion. Oh my God! They were absolutely draining my health just then. There we are. That's one thing I'm glad that in the remake they made it so that it had MediEvil 2's feature where you can have 2 weapon slots instead of having to manually go in your inventory to switch back to your hammer after using the sword, because yeah, the broadsword is one you have to charge up, so it's on a timer when you have it equipped, like the power on it, so it keeps ticking down if you have it equipped, so you have to keep putting it away every time you're not using it. As you can see, it's got 15% right now. Oh, there we go! We got the trophy, Morton will be proud. I would say add trophy right now, but I've actually forgotten to set the trophy counter to whatever we had at the start of this. I might set it up this level actually, and we'll continue from after this. But we got 1 trophy from that level. Yeah, I remember it was around about halfway through we got the trophy for defeating 250 enemies, because there's definitely plenty of enemies that eventually to kill. So that's a gold one. It's getting pretty early. definitely an easier trophy in this than the remake. In the remake, you had to, for that trophy, you had to find all the Gallery book entries, which definitely required a full playthrough of the game. And there you go. We literally, what, that took us like 5 seconds, 10 seconds? He's such an easy boss fight. But in the remake, if you actually leave him long enough, he actually replenishes his health. But we never get to that point. If you've got the magic sword, you can absolutely just tear through the Pumpkin Serpent there. The easiest boss fight in the game. But apparently... Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say earlier. The devs of the MediEvil remake mentioned about how... in the game files, the boss fights initially were meant to have a lot of phases to them, and the boss fights ended up just being really easy on release. I don't know why they didn't go through with releasing the extra phases to the boss fights, but in the remake, I think they actually made those become a reality. And they actually made the Pumpkin Serpent a somewhat challenging boss fight, and some of the later bosses as well. Especially if you're doing a no chalice run like I do. There are no guns set in chalice. But yeah, that's just such an easy boss fight. I don't think even as a kid I had any problem with that boss fight. It's a really easy one. I had a bit of trouble with the ghost ship captain and the flying demon chatter.
Spectacle, sir. Man and vegetable in a magnificent duel to the death. Oh, I've come over all of a doodah. Here, have this lovely dragon gem as your reward. Oh, lovely majestic creatures dragons are.
Yeah, I had to remember to go back to that because I have done it before where I've just sort of hurried through this level and completely forgot to pick the dragon gem up. There we are. Okay, yeah, we do need both of these. And before I top up the sword, I'm going to make this world a better place for me. Sorry, just humming my little lyrics to the music. There we go, I got the chalice now. All heroes awaits. Yeah, there's a trophy for getting all the chalices in the game, but I know where they all are, so I wouldn't be a MediEvil fan if I didn't know where everything was. But the next level, it could either be the Enchanted Earth or... Oh yeah, I forgot, we beat the Pumpkin King as well. So we can either play the Ants Caves next or Sleeping Village. I feel like I want to play the Ant Caves first, just get out of the way. Because we'll have to do that level twice for a trophy, because we have to throw 42 chicken drumsticks, and on your first visit you get 30 as a reward from the Pumpkin Witch. So I might just do it once, throw 12 drumsticks, and then go back and see her again, and then get more. Yeah, we might do that. We'll just get that out of the way, and then we'll go to Sleeping Village. And there we go. This is the hero that they censored to holy bloody hell in the remake. Like, they removed all of her dialogues flirting with Dan. I don't see why they bothered censoring her in the remake, though. She's just nothing that inappropriate.
Dan,
like,
tell me,
definitely nothing worth censoring.
What's a queen gotta do to meet someone like you?
I remember when I was younger, I was like, ew, flirting, love, gross. But
don't be shy, baby. I've seen you giving me the eye. You may be weak and feeble like old men, but I like you, Daniel.
Oh no. You never keep the ladies away.
A man who doesn't talk back. I think if you return, I may take
a man's you should have seen him before he became a skeleton. I mean, trust me, he looks better now.
Now listen up, sugar. Your bow and arrows are fine for itty-bitty jobs, but if you want to pack some serious heat, you should take this spear.
Think of me when you throw it. I'm so annoyed they removed that line in the remake. It's fun.
Think of me when you throw it.
It's such a funny line. Why the hell did they remove half of her voice lines? It was so triggering. They even removed her saying sugar. It was like, now listen up, your bows and arrows are fine, instead of, now listen up, sugar. I'm pretty sure you see Dan's name carved on this table somewhere. Yeah, there, Dan. I wonder who carved that there. Yeah, there's like a little subtle indent there. It says Dan there too, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Dan. 2 Dans. Well, I'm glad I got spears now, because I like the spears for the ant caves. Let me see where my trophy count is currently, so that I can... We're at 15 trophies out of 39. So let me just set up the trophy counter actually here real quick, because I kind of do want it on video. Well, I have to throw 42 chicken drumsticks when you only get 30. Which is kind of silly, really. Yeah. Crystal. I love it whenever you quote something, you always bring that up as well. Yeah, we'll have to play through Yank Caves once to get 30 chicken drumsticks, and I'll just randomly throw 12 at them, and then we'll go back again and get more. I never use the chicken drumsticks as much as is required for the trophy. Like, I do use them every now and then if I'm like needing a bit of health, or just an easy kill in enemies, but you only get 30 of them throughout the whole game. Imagine if you just throw a chicken drumstick at a boss. That'd be so convenient. Right, we're not actually playing the Enchanted Earth yet, but we're doing like a little hidden level within that level first. We can't complete this Enchanted Earth yet, we don't have the shadow artifact. So I'm actually skip that right now because we're not playing the levels, so we'll just skip the cutscene for it. Love the levels music though, but we're about to hear it in just a second anyway, because we're playing Enchanted Earth. I do like that both these levels have the same music, because they are connected, because we get the shadow artifact, which is called the Shadow Demon Claw, in MediEvil Resurrection. But the levels are linked, because we get the artifact for unlocking the Shadow Demon Tomb from the main village, this level. And this level definitely is a perfect vibe for Halloween. The Ant Caves, it's such a spooky level. It's so dark and eerie and spooky. And then the remake, it's so bright and dramatic and lively. Complete opposite of what it initially gives.
It is you, Sir Fortescue. Forgive me, my lord.
Helen Lederer voices this witch.
Real hero.
She's known for being in some sitcoms in the UK.
Just an old lady's little joke. In truth, I am glad to see you, Sir Fortescue.
I'm happy, I forgot I was glad.
I need 7 pieces of amber that are hidden in the ant's nest. Bring them to me, and I can grant you a special reward. I will only offer you this quest this once.
That's Lady Natasha.
Are you willing to give it a try?
You willing to give it a try? I don't even know what she says if I say no. I think it just cancels out if we do it. I remember making it a trophy for failing to get her enough pieces of amber just to see her get mad at you, but that's not one of the trophies got released. I did make up my own trophy list. I was right about some of the predictable ones, but I made one for like, don't get enough amber for the witch and have her get annoyed at you. I can't remember what I titled it. It was more professional than that. But grumble, grumble, what have you done to me? I can't tell. I think you can see a little bit blue at the top left of the loading screen there, with the ant coming out of it. I don't know if that's meant to indicate one of the fairies. Yeah, this level music was nightmare fuel when I was a kid.
Now he would crush it like a bag.
I know it says bug, but it sounds like saying bag.
Hark!
You'd crush it like a bag.
The soldier ants approaching. Onward and meet your
I
tiny
mean
nemesis.
nemesis. Onward. Oh! Thank you for telling me, by the way, Lazy. I forgot to actually say it. I'll do that now. Onward and meet your tiny nemesis. Yeah, whenever I think of Nemesis, I think of this. I don't think of that stupid, like, peanut head from Resident Evil 3. Onward and meet your tiny Nemesis. But yeah, growing up, this level scared me. But this level doesn't give you this vibe whatsoever in the remake. So, this is why I have my issues with the remake. I do like it for what it's worth, but it did me dirty, a diehard fan of the original. Welcome in, Lazy. How are you?
You will be richly rewarded.
You will be richly rewarded. I remember they had, like, fat arses in MediEvil Resurrection, those fairies, but they're a part of the Enchanted Forest because the Ant Caves isn't a level. There was a lot of cut levels in Resurrection. But you'll see what I mean about this level, though. It's a good level for Halloween. This whole game is good for Halloween. And we've got this club here just in case we don't have the hammer already, but we do. The game's just assuming that we don't know what any chalice is, I guess. And these fireflies actually do a purpose in this. In the remake, they might as well not be in it. It's very... No, it doesn't.
These fireflies are my friends. They will
Light your way through the darkness below. Oh, might as well just read this book. What did it say? The magic portal was crafted by the fairies. Is that how you spell fairies? It appears to have been created to prevent something escaping from the tunnels below. And it's so weird to think that we're seeing ourselves at regular size, but like only because I guess we're looking at ourselves through a magnifying glass right now because we're inside. How did they fit a book inside such a small ant colony? I didn't know they had like ant-sized books as well. So I'm just realizing it right now. Yeah, I just remember this level being so much darker. Like, I think it was on the PlayStation. I don't know if it emulates darkness or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, these fireflies are needed in the original, but in the remake you get them, you may not as well, and when he's just like, they will light you away through the darkness below, and I'm like, there's no darkness in this remake, it's so bright, this level. And the music's so upbeat, and I'm like, it just doesn't fit the tone and level at all in the remake. Like, I love how much spookier it is in the original. Some things I think they did right in the remake, some parts I wish they didn't tamper with. I don't think I see spell fit. Maybe like those particular theories are still like, let's just say it is, because I don't want to know there's any typos in MediEvil. Childhood ruined. So after we beat this level once, we're gonna have to beat it again, just because we need 60 chicken drumsticks. I don't even know if you can carry 60. I think you can only have 30 at most. So we'll just come here and then we'll get the chicken drumsticks, and we'll just throw a bunch of them, and then we'll come back here and get them again. I still don't understand like how they managed to make a game this old like have trophies. Like I wonder how the game knows I've thrown 42 chicken drumsticks. Like, dead. We just visited her a moment ago. We watched her cutscenes the way it was meant to play out and not have half of them censored. The sounds the ants make when they die, they sound almost human like with the screams. I remember they used to scare me, the ants. I'm so glad I'm making... Like, I was going to platinum this earlier in the year, but I kept like putting it off, and then after picking Halloween, but actually, I may as well just do it for Halloween this year since we get so close to MediEvil month. But Andy, do you want to play MediEvil like, near Halloween in the living room? And if you want to play, probably you myself because one play, we won't need a controller, we'll just play it on here. But I still wish they would have MediEvil 2 on any of the PlayStation stores. Like, we've gotten MediEvil 1 3 times now, like, ported. We still need MediEvil 2 though. Oh, also Andy, do you want to continue until dawn on the stream? We can do that if you want. I still need to get dinner. Any trophies accidentally earn off stream, I will just let people know on stream that I earned them. There we go. Let's make sure to free all the fairies and get enough amber for the witch. Actually, we need to do both because we don't get a chalice in this level. We just get a free trip to the Hall of Heroes, which is needed for that trophy to get all chalice rewards. I do like how actually in the remake though, they show a chalice appear for getting all the fairies. Like you see a chalice by the exit, which you collect as you escape. Which also shows the level has a chalice, but in the original, it's the only time we go into the Hall of Heroes without a chalice. Because I actually made that a trophy, like in my predicted trophy list for gaining access to Hall of Heroes without the use of a chalice, but I can see why they didn't make that trophy considering they actually added a chalice to the level in the remake. Also, yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll bring the PS5 through then. I'll get through. Yeah, mostly just killing the ants just because they're in our way. Like, we don't really need to kill them because there's no chalice to collect in this level. And this level, when you're younger and you don't know where you're going, when you're younger, when I was younger, and if you're new to the game, as I may say, and you don't know where you're going, it could be a bit hard to navigate at first. It's just because I've been playing this game for years now, so I just sort of know this level's layout now and know where I'm going. Aww. You have enough amber for the witch, oh yes. Sending you a heart as well, Lazy. Fingers. All I can do. Oh yeah, we got enough amber for that. We just need to feed one more fairy, and he's at the other side of the room. I'm just getting see if any of these witchy grubs. I actually don't know. I don't know what they are actually. I know they're obviously like ant eggs, but they look like witchy grubs. I'm actually not entirely sure what they are. Yeah, this game is so generous with money. I'm pretty sure we will get to 2,500 coins naturally. But I know that you have to have that much on you at the time the trophy pops. Like, not have accumulated that all together. There we go. I think we get a trophy for defeating the Ant Queen, so we'll get that after this level. And then I'll just be sure when we're inside the Asylum to throw chicken drumsticks. Which is actually very good to use the chicken drumsticks inside Asylum because there's so many zombies and even the regular ones do a lot of damage to you, so you kind of don't want them to get close and you want to get health back. In the remake, that level is a lot harder than the original, but I remember playing it originally and thought that level was really hard, but it's definitely more manageable now, but it's very forgiving one. You can get your life out at the very end. Okay, so we got the spears after the previous level, so we should be okay to defeat the Ant Queen right now. If we run out of spears and she has a little bit of health left, we'll just switch to the crossbow. And I probably won't need the spears again until the Enchanted Earth. So I won't top them up until we're on the Enchanted Earth. So I'm just trying to refrain from spending as much as I can, just so that I can somehow accumulate 2,500 gold coins. Yeah, the spears do a lot of damage and they go so fast. MediEvil Resurrection, you throw them so slow, and to throw them like what we're doing right now, you have to charge up the throw for the most damage out of it. There we go, we did manage to kill him with our spears. Yeah, the spears are really strong. If you haven't been collecting every chest up to this point, that may have been a bit more challenging for you, but yeah, the spears are a really strong weapon. It's like the infinite rocket launcher of this game. The spears, the magic longbow, and the magic sword.
Bless me, if it isn't Daniel,
Antagonist.
Lord of the Ants. Hold still, and I'll remove the shrink spell.
Hold still. See what I mean? The glass demon is the hardest.
Oh, lovely,
Yeah, I think the ghost ship probably is the
lovely
hardest boss,
Amber.
actually.
Here you are, Sir Knight.
The glass demon was definitely hard in this playthrough because we had to defeat it with
But I always keep my promises.
our arm.
I grant
And thank you for adding the trophy, Andy. I was about to actually say it, just say, oh, yeah, we done both the witch quests, hell yeah.
You have helped to
We just got another one
free
there.
all the fairy people from the clutches of the filthy and sky.
I actually forgot that was the
As a
trophy real quick.
reward, I can grant you passage to the Hall of Heroes. I've
Never been there myself, but I heard they got a free bar. So basically that fairy would not be there if we didn't free all the fairies, and if you don't do her quest, she's like, what is this? I said 7 pieces of amber, no reward for you, you little squat. All the fairy people, oh my god, Andy. But you're so right. Right, so I'm just going to throw a whole bunch of chicken drumsticks. For the trophy, the answer is chicken. And there is a trophy for turning an enemy into chicken drumsticks and eating it, which is also a trophy in Resurrection. But yeah, I'm just going to throw all these chicken drumsticks because we're about to go back in a level and do it again because we need to throw 42 for that trophy. I don't know why 42 exactly, because you only get 30 from doing that one quest. Like, it's like they expect you to play that level twice? I'm assuming so. There we are. I'm only throwing all of them because I do want to still have some left by the time I got the trophy. Just in case I need them at any point in the game for like imps later on. Just in case I happen to be doing badly for health. I don't think I will be. There we go. Oh, I will not be going back to that level with just my arm. I just want to get rid of all the chicken drumsticks so that we could go back into it and get 30 more. Wait, is there anything else I can get right now? Because sometimes you can make 2 trips to the heroes. Not 2 trips, there's 2 heroes you can visit, is what I mean. Yeah, we'll get the longbow. You do, yeah. You get them again if you don't have... I don't know if it goes above 30 of them. I think you can only have 30 at a time, but if you used up all 30, you can get those back by doing level again.
Over 10,000 years.
I didn't realise you could do it in the original. I know you could in the remake, but when I saw the trophy in the original, I thought, oh, you must be able to do it in the original then.
Take my longbow, more powerful than a crossbow. The option of flaming arrows, it is truly the weapon of noblemen.
I know some people have a fear of centaurs. Think of it.
Congratulations! You don't quite
He's the
have
only
my
hero we
rating,
visit more
Mr.
than twice.
Johnny come lately, but there's hope for you yet.
There's hope for you yet. Because yeah, he gives us 3 types of longbows, and he gives us a life ball later on. But for someone who's a master in bowmanship, is that the word? For someone who's a professional bowman, you'd think he'd know what the flaming crossbow and the magic longbow is, because he's like, I have no idea what it is every time we see him. Like every other time we go back to him, he's like, I've got something here I can give you, but I have no idea what it is. I wonder if like they planned to give him more dialogue, but never got round to it or what have you, or there was some kind of complication. He has little dick energy. Whatever do you mean? Yes, yeah, we'll save and go back into the ant caves. I'm thinking, judging by how many levels we'd have to play next time after we complete Enchanted Earth, we might fit in Pull the Ancient Dead as well today. Yeah, we're jumping back into that level. We don't have to free all the fairies again, we just have to get all the amber again to get the chicken drumsticks back. Yeah, I'll have to make sure later in the game that I still got my copper shield, right? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna make sure not to use it again, because I'll skip all these cutscenes again, since we've already played the level. But I'll have to make sure not to use my copper shield, because like later on I have to have all weapons, including shields, in my inventory at the same time for the trophy for getting all weapons. Rivers of the Modern Alive.
Sorry, didn't
I love
I
you.
mention I'd have to shrink?
Didn't I mention I have to shrink? I mean, you're looking old enough to start shrinking now, woman. Oh my god, my head's all glitched there. Grumble, grumble, what have you done to me? There we are. So we should get 30 more chicken drumsticks. And we won't have to go to the Hall Heroes this time. We didn't free all the fairies. I actually can't remember. I don't think we did free them all. Oops. Here's your raise. Sorry, Andy. Bless me. I don't want to say what I think her head looks like.
Oh,
But-
lovely, lovely.
Lovely Amber.
Here you are.
She's so charming and polite when you get her all her amber, but she is so pissed off if you don't get her. There we go, she yeeted. So now we got more chicken. So we only have to throw 12 more chicken drumsticks, but I'm not going to throw them willy-nilly. I'm saving them for the Inside the Asylum, because I do like using them in that level, and sometimes Entrance Hall. I feel like Inside the Asylum's the only level I really use them in, exactly. But now we're on the Sleeping Village. It's called the Sleeping Village because the villagers in it are technically asleep because they're possessed by a spell that Zarek casted on the village. So they're not undead, they're possessed to attack us, so we have to not kill them, and we have to cure them later on when we kill Zarek. But we have to defeat the boiler guards because, well, they're enemies, and they're servants of Zarek. But this level's actually called Gallows Town, which you find it from a book. Love this level's music. I always remember this level being a lot bigger when I was younger. I feel like I felt that way about a lot of levels when I was younger. Okay, let's hop in to Sleeping Village now. And there's a trophy in itself for not harming the people in the town of Gallows Town. I love this level's music though. Wait, what? I saw it. Yeah. They got Big Titty Mama. We got Big Papa. they're called Nelly Mad, Mr. Mad, and Mrs. Mad. And when I played the remake, I was so missing the sound effect of the Mrs. Mads that go la 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 la. I remember the girls with Sevil's eyes remind me in
Poor villagers.
Candy.
The master possesses them. It mustn't hurt them. Hurt guards, though. They seek out an object of great power.
I love this level's music. And also, I like making him sound like he's calling me the P word. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on stream. But...
Poor,
Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. But...
poor.
Wow, we're in 2024 again with the times, gargoyle. Right, so we have lost some health. So I'll use up a little bit of this life fountain. And I'll try not to be so cautious during this level and take a bit more of a battering to use this up. But this level's music reminds me so much a little bit in the Halloween theme. Like Halloween. Just the do-da-do-da-do-da-do-da part. A crucifix once stood here, but the mayor... Oh yeah, when you put the crucifix in its place, it doesn't even fit the outline on the wall. Get rid of your chicken drum. I will do that when we're on Inside the Asylum, because I know I'll be using that a lot there. So I don't want to waste 12 of them just now. Okay, I know you get like a coin for destroying the rats, but I almost feel like it's not worth it if the Nelly Mads are going to appear. This music's a banger. This game's music's an absolute masterpiece. This game's so underrated. MediEvil 2 is even more underrated. At least this game has had remakes and ports and a lot of people have discovered it nowadays, but people need to discover MediEvil 2. And we'll hear this level music again in the Enchanted Earth. La 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 la. We have to make sure not to harm the town people, even though they're happy to harm me. We got both the Chaos Rune and the Moon Rune. And there's a whole bunch of books in here about the lore behind the heroes and all that. For those who don't think this game has lore. Well, luckily he laughed there, so it gave me a chance to open that without accidentally hitting him. I'm not even daring dashing in case I accidentally damage them with daring dash. Yeah, it's actually a lot more nerve-wracking when there's a trophy for not even remotely harming them. Because sometimes I may accidentally hit one and not kill them. You have to just make sure you don't kill, I think. I know in MediEvil 2, in Kew Gardens, it's a similar concept. There's a trophy for not trophy. There's a level where there's good souls, where they're considered good souls in these villagers. The level of Kew Gardens, there is humans that we have to not kill. We have to protect from pumpkins, but you can't accidentally kill them. It's the same concept, and if more than 2 die, you can't get the chalice. I don't know if that's the same in this. I don't know how many can die without you get the chalice, but as you can see, the chalice is already 59%, and we've not killed an enemy yet. But that 59% is counting the souls that are in this village, because it's the chalice of souls. So like we actually use the chalice of souls to like create our army later on in Zarek's Lair. And in case you wonder what I'm doing right now, I keep hitting these barrels leaving the room, is we have to destroy 15 barrels in the village, so I'm farming it by doing this. Although there's a lot of barrels in the basement, come think of it, so yeah, we'll just do that in a moment. Let me at him, we let you at him. Let you at what? Oh. La 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 la. Right, make sure not to swing. There might be money under that, but I'm not risking accidentally hitting her. Oh, there we go. Cooper. I wonder if it's a reference to Sly Cooper, because he can hide in barrels, I'm not actually sure. Speaking of which, I still need to actually play Sly 3, that's a platinum I need to get. I'm trying to destroy this mouse. Oh my god. This mouse is trolling me. Bitch! Why you not die? All this for 1 coin? Fuck it up. I was gonna say, you're taking the piss now, fuck it up. Right, we don't need that club. That's just in case we don't have the hammer. The club's basically just a non-permanent hammer. The magic sword is like a permanent broadsword. Okay, this is the room I'm nervous about accidentally hitting one of them. I'll see if I can bait these 2 over here. Including you. There we go, taking a battering in the process. Right. There we go. I'm not allowed to stun them with daring dash, because I'm not allowed to hit any of them. For the trophy. Oh good, I was able to hit that and uninterrupted. There we are, I was able to get those coins. Oh. Actually nerve-wracking playing this level for the trophy, like, having to make sure you don't harm any of them. But... Right, I think for the most part we shouldn't run into any villagers back in, apart from that Mr. Mad that we run into going across the pond. I think the Nelly Mads completely disappear. I don't know if it's because at this point in the level it's... Because it must be under curfew or something, because the Nelly Mad disappears when they appear.
If we don't find the shadow artifact, Lord Zarek will have us mocking out the demons for the next millennium.
I know in the remake, they're not remake, I know in Resurrection they're called boiler guards. I don't know if that's what they're called in the original, I'm not sure. They do look like they have boilers in their stomach, but yeah, these enemies are far more of a nuisance in Resurrection. They're actually not that much of an issue in the original. It may be if you don't have all the chalices and you're treating them with a weaker weapon, but we have been picking up all the chalices, so we're pretty beefed up by the time we get to certain levels. And I think it was in this level I got the trophy partial to the potions in the remake and the PS5 port of this. So we'll see if we actually get the trophy for using 32 health vials in this level. And we'll use this life fountain. I want to deplete it if I can help it. There we go. I might take a battering in a moment from the guards in the exit. Oh, also, Andy, did you add trophy when I got the Cooper trophy? Actually, let me see how many I have currently so I can... Oh yeah, could you add trophy, Andy? Yeah, I'm assuming you're not allowed to... It says don't harm them, so I'm assuming it means just don't hit them. I can't remember, actually. I'm pretty sure that you can't harm them in the remakes. I'm assuming the same rules would apply this as well. And thank you for adding trophy. I just remembered now that we had to add that. I did assume, actually, in my trophy guide that I made up, assuming was going to come to the game, was don't harm the villagers in Sleeping Village, and it actually was a trophy, so... Yeah. I've picked up a lot of health vials along this playthrough, so we must be pretty near it. Even if I've not needed them, I've been picking them up. So we've got the crucifix now, so... We're going to get the safe key. When I was younger and stupid, I didn't know what a safe was. So I thought it meant, like, you know, the key of safety. Because I'm an idiot. But yeah, a safe is what this is for unlocking. It's a very fat key, what do you think? A huge key. Alright, I might actually let this Mr. Mad beat me up. Wherever he is. Where is he? Where'd you get to? There you are. Come on, Mr. Mad, beat me up. Just so I can fully deplete this life out. There we go. Oh. Actually, just hit me a bit more, just to be safe. There we go. Pretty sure that will deplete the life out. I naturally just don't take that much damage. I do take damage, but I feel like I have to go away my way for that trophy to deplete 10 health points. Still at 10. We got this trophy, I think, right about Gal's Gauntlet when we first tried, but I think we were going for the trophy a lot later on. So we should hopefully get it a lot sooner this time round. I think maybe when we've drunk that potion up there, we might get the trophy partial to the potion. I'm pretty sure in the remake and in this, I got the trophy in this level. And I'm pretty sure both times I replayed Ant Caves. Maybe I didn't, maybe I did. Oh. Oh, might as well just kill them while we're here. I'm trying to remember where the merchant gargoyle is in this level, because I kind of do want to top up my... Oh, there it is, partial to potions. Yeah, I remember it within this level I got it every other time. But I'm trying to remember where the merchant gargoyle is in this level, because I do want to top up my broadsword before we go to... Oh no, I remember. Because yeah, when we go to Asylum Grounds, it's a while before we get to our first merchant gargoyle. We have to do like 2 puzzles before then, so I just want to make sure that my broadsword's 100% before we go into the Asylum Grounds. And thank you for adding trophy, Andy. There we are. It is so cool that, like, I know we obviously have a remake of trophies, but it's cool actually having trophies on the main original game as well. Something I've never thought I'd ever see. Because I've wanted a remake of MediEvil for years, and then we actually have the main MediEvil on PS5 and 4. I would just love to see MediEvil 2 getting some acknowledgement too, like... Is the music loud and clear for you guys? Isn't this music so... I don't even know the words for it. Amazing. I love the music in this game. Bob and Barn are absolute legends. The rune key is held a lot. Oh yeah, we already picked that up. Oh, wait a second. Actually, no. I'll top up my sword after we defeat them. So I'll use it to defeat them. Yeah, it would be nice if we got MediEvil 3 as well. I honestly would just settle for like a port of the original MediEvil 2, the PlayStation. So I love how it tries to set that up for like a really dramatic encounter and we just annihilate them in seconds. Like if music would stop. Instructions from Zarek to his guards. Capture that greedy profiteer, the town mayor, take him to the asylum dungeons, give the fat boy a good doing over, locate Shadow Artifact and bring me back something nice. That's turned into a cutscene in MediEvil Resurrection in that book. I do like it they actually gave more cutscenes to Zarek in Resurrection and gave him a bit more personality. And I found it recently from my friend Jonathan that it is actually Paul Darrow that voices him in that too, which I didn't realise. I kind of prefer like the eerie blank stare of the original gargoyles. Like I don't know why they gave them like a voice and animation in the remake. They're like, any aspect of creepiness, we're going to remove it. Oh my god, I almost went without the chalice. I'm so glad I remembered last second. There we go. The chalice is here, through this hole in the wall. And I can't remember when the trophy pops. I think we get the trophy after we leave the level. I don't know if it's got the same name as the one in the remake. I think it's called It's Not Their Fault They're Mad. I guess we'll see. See. There we are. It's not their fault they're mad. We got it. We got it. We didn't harm any of them. It's a gold trophy in Resurrection though. They only make it bronze in this. Oh, how devious.
Back and forth like a supernatural yo-yo. Maybe the master will make it harder to find those magic egg cups.
Oh, that's making me want eggs now. Thanks a lot, Gargoyle. I want a new set. I'm really craving chocolate right now, which is bad for me because I'm on a diet. What weapon can we get now? Oh, we can get the axe already. Can we get the gold shield yet? I know we can get the gold shield much sooner. And yeah, I'm going to get the gold shield first. Or should I get the flaming longbow? Decisions, decisions. I'll see you in a moment. I think I'll get first. Yeah, I'll just get the gold shield. You can get the gold shield halfway through MediEvil 1, but you don't get it until like only like 2-3 episodes before the end.
Yeah? This is good.
In MediEvil 2. Oh, this guy is funny.
What do you think of this sword or that axe? But I say to them, nine! Modern warfare is a question of science. The science of shields.
I like how they give them a much more echoed hall-sounding effect.
Maybe you should take my shield, yeah? It is magic here for this cure. Some say it is better to have a magic sword than a magic shield, but I say to use it, this is rubbish!
Another cool detail with the remake is they have the exact same voice files from this game, just polished up with effects added to them. I think that's a really nice detail, that it's the exact same voice files. Apart from
so
for
long
Dan.
as you use it properly, the shield will make you invincible!
Oh no. Thank you. It just looks like a sheet of paper, doesn't it? But there we go. It's a chalice weapon in MediEvil 1. In MediEvil 2, you just get it out of a chest in the sewers, and you get another one in Cathedral Spires. But after you get your first one, you automatically, you know, have it forever. So when it runs out, you can just top up this bit in MediEvil 2. You don't have a merchant cargo in MediEvil 2. But yeah, next level is Asylum Grounds. Probably one of my favorite levels in the game. But when I was younger, I hated this level. I remember it even had me in tears one time. This is before we had YouTube for walkthroughs. But this level actually had me in tears when I was at my grandma's house. I was a kid though, bear in mind. Yeah, I really wanted to see the end of this game and just see all the levels past it. And I just could not for the life of me get past the second riddle on this level. With turning the faces to face the clown. I knew the answer to the riddle was either comedian or clown. But I eventually just figured, I'm still not entirely sure now what the purpose is behind the puzzle, but I just sort of figured out now you have to be A, quick, and B, don't just hit them all in order. You can have to scatter them about which ones you hit. You just have to be very quick about it. But I absolutely love this level's music. It's an absolute banger. I love the remakes version of this soundtrack too. It's one of the very few tracks they actually did remake as well. A lot of them were just I think they were from Resurrection. They sounded identical anyway. I just recomposed it perfectly. But yeah, I used to pronounce Asylum wrong. I thought it was the Asylum Grounds. I like it's called Inside the Asylum even on Resurrection, even though there's no Asylum Grounds to build up to it. I think that was deleted though. This is the Garden of Zarok. Nothing here is as it first seems. To leave this mage, you must seek out the one called Jack the Three. I think that's maybe a call out to the fact that there's so many random things that appear in the level, like walls that weren't there before and walls that break down. Like, not everything is garnet as it seems. So, they've leveled to sort of change up on you as it goes along. I love this elf music though, it's a banger. But because we're playing the US version of the game, there's two different things about this level. The way these enemies look, because the monks in the PAL version of the game have yellowish brown robes, but in the US version of the game they have white robes with red and yellow aprons. And there's also a book in the puzzle with the clown, and there's not a book in the PAL version of the game. So let's talk to Jack of the Green.
Greetings, Sir Fortescue. My name is Jack of the Green.
I have no idea,
Andy. And this maze is my domain. You are free to leave, but only once you've answered 4 riddles. Puzzles so fiendishly difficult, so
yeah, when I was younger, I only ever heard his first 2 riddles.
Has ever solved them.
For years we were stuck in this level, right, Andy?
Now, try my first riddle.
We could not beat the second one.
At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen.
It's actually funny because I was watching someone playing the remake of this level, and everyone in the comments was saying, I hate this level sucks, worst level in the game. People were saying, like, even after solving the puzzle, I still don't get it, like, and all that. But it's like, I wouldn't say I hate the level, it's just a very confusing second puzzle. Like, I hate it as a kid, so I completely get why people hate it and frustrated with it, because that second riddle is so unnecessarily complicated. Like, it's not clear what you have to do in it at all. But I eventually just figured out a way of doing it going up. I was so annoyed because a friend I don't talk to anymore. It wasn't because of this I don't talk to him. But I remember when he tried it, played it in my house, he solved it first try, and I was like, bitch. Like, there we are. So I made sure to top up the broadsword when into this level, because it's a while before we make our first visit to Merchant Gargoyle. Yeah, it was the yeah, when I was younger, it was definitely the worst level, but adult me loves this level because it's pretty. Oh my god! We've got a raid. Let's hop back into it now. Yeah, we're just about to do the oh shit, I'm good with that way actually, want that to drain. We're just doing the first riddle right now. We just got raided, by the way, when this is supposed to be in case you wondered what that cut was there, because I want to take the time to talk to the community for raiding me. Another fellow MediEvil fan has joined the chat, and we got some other fellow MediEvil enjoyers joining the stream. We are glad to have you here. And we're playing a version of the game that I didn't have growing up, because I had the PAL version of the game, so these monks looked different. And this wall was not here before. I think that's what the book meant, but not everything here is as it seems, because that wall was not there before.
Well,
they're going to destroy all the
but my
stars.
star riddle was but a trifle. I always like to begin with an easy one. Return hither.
Sorry.
You will not find my next conundrum so simple.
You will not find my next conundrum so simple. He didn't lie when he said that. Like, I know the answer to his riddle, but actually doing the puzzle was what was kind of tricky. But, fuck, what was I going to say there? My mind went blank. Oh no, what was I going to say? I feel like I want to put my wait. Do you enjoy the sequel? Oh, yeah. What was I going to say there? I completely forgot. Oh, well, this level's music is a banger, so honestly, that's what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I only ever heard him say, like, the first 2 riddles growing up, because, well, I was stuck in the second one for ages. But yeah, what was the first riddle? Oh, the first riddle again was, oh, Christ, actually get me the first riddle. I know it's, like, by day they are lost. Oh, yeah, by night they come without being fetched. And, you know, they're not fetched, they're just there at night time. By day they are lost without being stolen. They're not stolen, they're just not there by day. Or at least they are, but we can't see them. So yeah, the answer is stars. And the answer to this one, I thought it was comedian, but clown's close enough.
I live for laughter. I live for the crowd. Without it, I am nothing.
Without it, I am nothing. And this puzzle is why I couldn't complete this level growing up. It was literally the bane of my childhood. The reason why I couldn't complete the Gauntlet later on. The reason why I never knew Inside the Asylum was a level when I was a kid. Because of this puzzle right here. I actually love this album music, it was an absolute banger. Definitely one of my favourites from the franchise. I think we already have our shield at 250. Yeah, we don't need another shield. We're using the gold shield. But yeah, in the PAL version of the game, there's not a book here, but there is in the US one. It's ridiculously difficult, but it is. Show the clown you care by surrounding him with smiles. I mean, at least it gives you a hint of what it is there, but... Also, I never really noticed on the PS1 that those are clearly clouds with broken hearts in it, and it forms a full heart when you solve the riddle, when you surround it with smiles. But I never noticed that when I was younger until I was actually playing on emulators where it made the image a lot quicker. I think I've done it wrong already. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I have done it wrong. I didn't mean it. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that middle one. I did accident. Let me turn them all back round. Yeah, because I knew I messed up the order, and so well, I definitely have, because I've accidentally hit the middle one again not long after hitting it. So we'll start that again. I know the solution to this puzzle, I don't know why it's the solution, you know what I mean? Like, it's not very clear what you have to do. Like, I didn't mean to do that either. Oh no, never mind. That still worked. There we go, we solved it. Second time lucky.
Yes, it was a clown. Very
It's annoying with this level, you can
Return in
change your
haste,
weapon
for I wish to see
when
the
he's talking. So I'm trying to
despair
change to my
when you hear
sword
my
right now.
next cryptic puzzler.
When you hear my next cryptic puzzle. And the game knows I'm trying to select it as well, because it automatically does it once he finishes talking. Like, I wish to see the despair on your face when you hear my next cryptic puzzle. Wait, hang on. Oh, there's only one. I thought there was two monks there. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there you are. How did you get so far? Yeah, the monks look so freaky close up with their teeth like that. And they look like they have their brain bulging out. But yeah, like we're about halfway through the level now. We're about to actually encounter our first merchant gargoyle. That's why I pre-top up my broadsword before going into this level, because we go a while without being able to top up a weapon. So.
Skin like the sea, a great beast I be, yet vermin frighten me.
I know that riddle now. I wouldn't have when I was younger, because I didn't know that supposedly elephants were scared of mice. Oh, actually, I'll clear this area before we actually go and yeah, I'll just bring all the way first. Yeah, I'll clear this area before I actually do the puzzle, because we don't want the monks interrupting us when we're trying to deliver the rat towards the elephant. We have to scare the elephant into breaking the wall behind them. And, wait, hang on, elephants are such a... Oh, so they are... I remember a little while ago I was randomly watching elephant videos on YouTube, as you know, and you thought I was cute for it. But, I don't know why when I mentioned monks there, I suddenly thought of Buffy, like the monks, like, trying to hide the key from glory. My mind often goes to either this or Buffy when I think of monks. There we are, now this area will not be interrupted when trying to do the riddle now. But we have to get the Chaos Rune here. The only rune in this level, actually, the Chaos Rune. Thank you again so much for the raid, Mr. Retroactive. If you need to take care of any post-stream self-care, like, you know, hydrating, or getting dinner, please do. And thank you so much for trusting your community with me. And thank you so much, all the other MediEvil fans, for joining in today. It's always so great to see how many more of us there are in the world. Because I remember when I was younger, I used to think like, oh, I swear I'm the only person who plays MediEvil anymore. I feel like no one plays anymore. I'm so behind the times. Like, I remember it took the PS4 coming out for me to actually eventually play on the PS3. I kind of skipped the PS3 generation growing up, but I'm definitely a lot more out of the retro zone now. But I'm still a retro boy at heart. Right, I would actually think, God, I'm taking a lot of damage there, but come to think of it, it's probably good that I'm taking a lot of damage because I need to deplete health pounds. Also, yeah, I can tell that's a rat now. But with the enhanced graphics, you can see a lot of the imagery a lot clearer. I still need to play the remasters of the Tomb Raider trilogy, because those are games I played growing up but never got far in because they were very hard. It'd be very cool to play the remakes, not remakes, the reimaginings, or not reimaginings, remasters, sorry. My TV said it was going to switch off in 5 minutes there, so I couldn't see the screen, so I had to get my remote to say, please don't turn off. There it goes. Why don't you sort of keep it around the outer area here? It doesn't seem to actually get affected by any cats. They don't even look like cats, they just look like bigger mice, in my opinion. They're just sliding around. But, funnily enough, if you actually do scare the rat, and the cat scares the rat in the direction of the elephant, you still get the riddle done. So you can get lucky if it does get scared. Like,
I pretended that riddle was hard, but in truth it was obviously an elephant. This time, however, I almost pity you. The answer to my next vexing enigma has eluded the finest minds of a whole generation. Come to me.
Alright, perv. So we're technically on the last riddle now. The last one's more just a puzzle, really, than a riddle. Oh, what the hell am I doing? We don't have to give him anything. He's the only gargoyle in the game, I think, besides the merchant gargoyle and the green ones. I like how he's
banish me with torchlight and you'll
a standoff, a one-time off one. Other than him, there's just the two gargoyles that appear a lot. He's the only one there's only one of. Like, he's the only it's the only one in the game, I think, where we actually interact with a character that gives us objectives to do. Oh no, I tell a lie. I forgot. There's the Bowman from Those Ancient Dead. Never mind. Also known as Death MediEvil Resurrection to this film as the old man in there we go. The chatless enemy collected. As we Andy as kids called it. Oh wait, I'll just let him batter me a bit actually, so I can deplete a health fountain. Oh yeah, I'm partially immoral right now. There we go. Take your time, why don't you? Wait, he's giving up hitting me. I'd give up on me too, don't worry. I wonder why they went with a different style choice for the monks in different regions of MediEvil. Because yeah, my version of the game, they had different robes and they didn't have an apron on. And the clown riddle puzzle didn't have a book. There we go. Right, that should be enough. To hell with you. There we go. I was going to do that just so I can use up this health fountain. There we go. But I do take damage in this game though, but I just feel I don't take enough to use up that many health fountains. I feel like that trophy is like for people, they're expecting people to have never played the game before. There we go. How many is that? Has that been 10 yet? Oh, that's it! I got that trophy, Gal's Gauntlet last time I went to the Platinum, but I was going for the trophy a lot later in the game. Oh, also Andy said BRB, so let me add trophy. Oops. Oh, this Elvis music's an absolute banger, I love it. This game's amazeballs. So we only have 17 more trophies left to get if you don't include the Platinum. So now we're on the last riddle. For some reason in the MediEvil remake, the soundtrack to MediEvil Resurrection's Return to Graveyard plays here. I don't know if they just want to fit it into the game somehow, but for some reason they changed the music in this part in the remake. It wasn't totally unthing, but I don't know, it just got a message to me how it just sort of stops playing the Asylum Grounds music. But, yeah, so basically darkness is the answer to this riddle, because we're banishing the darkness by lighting up this room, because if we light up a room it's no longer dark, so that's the answer to the riddle. I can't find the sun.
Blast you.
There we go.
It took me ages to come up with that darkness one.
Very well.
Very well. Outrageous as it sounds, my
I remember thinking this chest set looks pretty.
by your badly decomposing
Looks pretty in this, but it just looks really nice.
Return at once and I shall give you your prize.
Return at once and I shall give you your prize. I know that all the voice files in this game are the same as the remake, but I like how even the sound effects that the chess pieces makes the same in the remake. I think that was a very nice touch as well.
You think you're
so clever, don't you? Here you are, Sir Clever Clogs.
I grant you free passage through my maze. Find your own way out.
Bitch. Oh no, I didn't want to talk to you again.
You think...
I was trying to hit him, it's not letting me hit me. It's letting me hit him. So I should hopefully get the trophy for throwing 42 chicken drumsticks, and oh, and I also get a trophy for turning an enemy into roast chicken and eating it. But I'll definitely be using chicken drumsticks inside the asylum. And yeah, you can shoot that, but there's not really any need to. I'm full in health. But it's funny how the Queen is the only female one, but I used to laugh at the noises they made. And I used to think she was saying 3 points to the left, but I don't know what the rest of them are saying, but I'm certain I'm always hearing her saying 3 points to the left. But yeah, they make the exact same noises in the MediEvil remake, which I think is a nice touch. Like, the sound effects of them is exactly the same. I like how most of the sound effects in the Spyro Ignite trilogy are the same too, and I like how you can play the OG music background too. But the sounds of the gems absorbing into you make the same, but not the actual collecting sound, but it feels like it's close enough. And the pause sound is the same in... Yeah, I don't know, I always like whenever for some reason the sound effects are also the same as the original, because it just gets you all nostalgic when you hear a sound effect from your childhood. Welcome back, Andy. We just got the trophy for depleting 10 health fountains before, so we don't have to purposely injure ourselves anymore. But, I added the trophy, don't worry. And that's the Asylum Grounds done. One of my favourite levels in the game, and we're done it. And next we're on to Inside the Asylum, which is probably one of the hardest levels in the game, but I can manage it better now than when I was younger, because I remember I definitely got some game overs on that level as a kid, and it's definitely a challenging level in the remake, for sure. But yeah, because the regular zombies do more damage in the
Hey,
level.
Mr. Fortesque,
And there's a lot of them.
I want to talk with you.
There's a boss in that level in Resurrection, but not this. Hey,
If
Mr.
this
Fortesque.
Zorak's so bad, why'd you get to go back? Why'd you of all people, Fortesque?
This Zorak is so bad.
It should be I, Blood Monatha Skull Cleaver. When I lived, always I had a pile of slain strewn around me. You spend most of your time organizing and changing of the guard and playing croquet with the king.
Why even is croquet? I don't even know what that
Still,
is
I
for.
lend you my axe. You a swing her.
You a throw her.
She thirsts for a slaughter as
Much as I.
Drink
Oh,
deep
I'm playing
of
Firefighting the game more. I was trying to remember what I was
blood,
going to do.
my proud beauty.
My proud beauty. I can't remember really any point in the game where I used the axe in this. It's definitely good in MediEvil 2 against the zombies in Whitechapel, and it's very good against the pumpkins. I just can't remember any time I really use it in this. Maybe in Ancient Earth itself. It's just never a level I think to use it on. I mean, there's never a level I can think to use it on. I guess it's maybe good in Inside the Asylum, but we're going to be using our chicken drumsticks here for A, our trophy, and B, because I feel like this is the level I lose the most. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Probably the level where I do lose the most health. It's definitely one of the harder ones inside the Asylum. But yeah, it was so surreal to me, like, when I discovered this level. I don't know how old I was definitely in my teens by this point, when I was not getting past the level. Actually, I think the first time I actually did see these levels is when my dad's friend gave us cheat codes when we were at his house one time. And I never even knew there was a level past the Asylum Grounds, so I thought this level was optional and we didn't have to beat it. Turns out I was wrong about that. And I'm assuming that's the Circle of Shadows to our left right now. Because that's a scrapped level from the game, but it looks like you can still see it on the map. I'm assuming that's that level anyway. Yeah, inside the Asylum. There's a deleted cutscene that introduces this level that's actually in the game files, but they didn't actually use it in the final version of the game. Yeah, so we'll also get our second dragon gem in this level. And we got the Greyfire music back again. Banger. So we have to oh yeah, we just got the trophy for turning an enemy to roast chicken and eating it. And thank you for the raid, Ryan! I'd also been posted on YouTube as well. Yeah, sorry for that jump cut there, but we got another raid again. Like, I feel so happy, like, how popular MediEvil seems to be. Where we got 2 raids today. And one raid from someone who's never actually seen us before. They just happened to raid someone who they saw was playing MediEvil. My childhood heart is so happy. But yeah, this makes this part generally a lot easier. I feel like it's the only level in the original game that I still can find kind of tricky now. Just because, like, there's so many enemies in it, and they do a lot more damage than normal. It's mostly that one room with all the fat zombies, but there's only one room with those. With the headless zombies, that room with them and the bats is probably, like, the room that will run away with most of my health. In the remake, though, with the Chris helmet and doing no chalices, this level was nearly impossible in the remake. Oh, I didn't get those chickens, but we have to throw 2 more chicken drumsticks, I believe, if I know maths. There we are. The answer is chicken. Oh, actually, we just got a trophy before, so let me add 2 trophies. Add trophy. This was so hard. It was. I remember when I was younger. I think this is one of the. Actually, to be fair, when I was younger, I got game overs a lot because I didn't know what I was doing. But it's so weird to think how much I struggled with this game as a kid, because it's definitely a lot easier now, but it's a level that I can still sort of struggle with now. But I remember I got game overs on it a lot as a kid before I eventually actually got past it the first time. And then you've got Mr. Axie in Resurrection. Yeah, the only zombies that appear in this level are those ones with the purple trousers and green socks. I wonder why they don't have the other ones in this level. Well, if we didn't already have the trophy and the 10 life points, we probably would have it in this level. I may just use chicken drumsticks here just to get some health back. Yeah, it's like the only level in the game I actually use chicken drumsticks. It's pretty good in MediEvil 2 too. I don't feel like I use the chicken drumsticks enough in MediEvil 2. There we are. Okay, it's like the only level in the game I use those. It's just good for crowd control with multiple enemies in one room. Plus you kind of need a lot of health at this level. And I think this is the last time I'll use the crossbow in the game, but I used the... Even though Cannington says it ricochets off walls, this crossbow, this is probably the only level where I feel like I put that to use. It's good for just the multiple bats that there are. So I just keep firing until there's no more bats, and then kill some zombies along the way. There we go. And now there's no more bats interrupting, so that just makes this part a little bit easier, not having to deal with the bats attacking us. There we go. That's the point where that vial spawns. The game has got some chill, and at least unlike MediEvil 2, the health vials give you more health. But even these regular zombies, they only did 10 damage to you in previous levels, but they do 50 damage to you now, along with the headless ones. Oh yeah, this is basically just a regular sword now, because it's run out of charge. I might use the axe here, actually. Yeah, on the remake, this level was so hard. When I was doing my No Chalice run, it was on my charity stream, I was actually planning on playing all 3, well actually all 4 I guess you could say, of the MediEvil games, No Chalice. But I kind of underestimated how hard this game would be on the remake without a chalice and with the cursed helmet on. It wasn't impossible because we did it, but it took me so many hours to do so. So that ended up becoming our main challenge of the stream, was just getting through that game, getting all the chalices. But yeah, it's probably like the only challenge. It's probably the only level that adult me still struggles with. Mostly because of this room. This is probably like the hardest room, just because of these fatter zombies and the bats. I'm actually used the hammer actually on these guys, because the axe seems to keep going through them. This is the only room with these frogs. I remember me and my sister thought they just looked like frogs. But also, yeah, MediEvil's going really good today actually. MediEvil always goes good, Ryan. But we had to do the ant capes twice because the choker was throwing 42 giant drumstick when you only get 30 points, so we had to go through it to get 30 more to be able to throw more chicken. And after we defeated a number of they freaked me out when I was younger, like those psychotic screams are so realistic. I can't remember if like they sound like that in the remake right now. It's nightmare feel like those psychotic screams. There we go. Now we can top up her sword again. We must be pretty close to getting the magic sword. I think we get the magic sword after both Ancient Dead. I think we definitely have it by the time we're on the lake. I'm not actually going to top up the shield yet. I'm going to be quite stingy right now. Just because I want to... where does all of that? We got some vitals there when you're doing them. We won't have to be spending as much gold once we get the magic sword, because it's basically a permanent broadsword. But I'll wait until maybe we have 2,500 gold before I go and top up my gold shield again. And if worse comes to worse, if we're like at Zarek's Lair and we still don't have that many, we'll just keep going back to Dans Crypt and collect the gold until we're at 2,500. We have to have that much gold. There we go. This part's a bit easier in the original to Resurrection. Not Resurrection. Well, yeah, Resurrection. Oh no, in the remake, because this and MediEvil 2 are the only MediEvils where the explosion chests don't damage you as well as the enemies. And the radius of them is far more huge in the original 2 MediEvils. So it basically just wipes out all of these enemies that spawn here, but I just see really clear of it in the remake because it damages you too, and the radius in it's not as huge, so like, it doesn't just kill all the enemies for you in the remake. Also, this part is really disturbing. I know that obviously like, the textures and that are pretty much absent in those guys, but this guy's been cut in half as well. It's pretty grim what's happened here. That guy's been hung upside down. I'm not sure if they're statues or like real people that have been like, I don't know, covered in cement? I don't know what happened to them, but like, I find that pretty disturbing. Because people that look like they've been tortured, and that guy's basically been impaled on the cage that he's locked in. I wonder why the mayor's got like a special room in the Asylum dungeon, because everyone else is like locked behind a cage upstairs, but this one's locked in like a special cage. I know something about this room looks extra special. And this is the only rune in the level. The rune's literally right here for a gate right here. This level's basically just like a gauntlet of enemies. Then we get our second.
But
It's humming.
well, I'd like to see you.
that Zarek tried to force me to hand over the shadow artifact.
He means to release
the demons from their tomb under the enchanted forest. But I said to him, I said, "You can't touch me, you lanky windbag. I'm the mayor." Aye, that told him. But then he had me locked up in here with all these nutters. Oh, it's been terrible. I haven't managed to get a word of sense out of anyone in weeks.
Tell me about it.
Right. Well, I'll see myself out, thanks. You have a good look around, lad. Zarek's left some stuff lying about that I think you might find useful.
It's all more charming, the mayor from MediEvil 1, but in MediEvil Resurrection they make him look a lot more like a layout slob. They make more of a joke out of him in Resurrection, I feel. But the next level will be the Enchanted Earth, because we now have the Shadow Artifact, so we can now complete that level. And yeah, then we'll do the Gal's Gauntlet today as well, and then we'll end the stream there. And we got the Sleeping Village music again, this level, which is weird. And we're missing a few life balls, but we get 2 life balls after the Flying Demonettes fight, and we also will have one before that point, so yeah, we should be pretty well topped up soon. So we're fair progressing into the game now, yeah, so next week, or the week after, I might do it the week after actually, just so that we can spin this like throughout October, because it might make time for other things next week, and then we'll finish this off the following week.
I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy a little gamble, like?
Do you fancy a little gamble, like? Oh yeah, we'll get a trophy in this level too for defeating the Demonettes. And luckily later on, because there's a trophy for getting all the Chalice rewards, and there's a separate one for getting all weapons, because not all the Chalice rewards are weapons. I think we get all the weapons in the game pretty soon actually, and then the rest of it's just like vials, life bottles, and money, so that should also help towards our money bags trophy. Yeah, now we're on to Enchanted Earth. I always have a very specific memory from Enchanted Earth. This hotel slash restaurant isn't even open anymore. It's only open for I think like, you know, events or dues or whatever. But I remember when me and my sister were younger, we had a TV in the kitchen and our PS1 in the kitchen, and I remember we were playing this level, Enchanted Earth, trying to get past it for the first time. I don't think we'd beaten it yet. We were just in the kitchen, I think, waiting for our taxi because we were just about to go out for dinner at that restaurant with our friend of ours, and yeah, we were playing this level, and I remember this level felt a lot harder when I was younger. I think we were stuck in it for a bit, and I think I remember like finding the bosses scarier, probably because like the levels felt bigger and harder when we were younger. So to get to the boss and die having to do the whole level again, it was depressing. But yeah, they're really not that difficult, the Demonettes, especially if you have the spears. And heck, maybe even the longbow, but I'm going to use the spears on them just because it's... Well, actually, should I use the spears? Maybe I should save up my money. Maybe, yeah, I might use the spears, actually. I don't want to... Yeah, because we've got the flaming longbow and the longbow. It'll just be a bit more challenging, but I just want to make sure that I do accumulate the amount of gold required for that trophy. And you have to have it all at one time. And the frogs and the plants that are spitting and attacking you don't give you any chance percentage, but they're annoying little shits, so if they're getting in your way, just destroy them. And this pitcher plant here, they don't spawn right now, but when you have to go down this path later on, when you jump across these 3 stones there, they spawn on them later on, and they can really mess up your jumps. Let me read what it says here. But yeah, we can't complete this level. This is like the first level that reminds you in this game that you have to search every level thoroughly, because this is the first level that you can't complete without completing another one first. The next one being Crystal Caves and the Gal's Gauntlet. You have to get the Shadow Artifact from the from the Sleeping Village to complete this level. Keep out. This gate leads to the Tomb of the Shadow Demons. For some reason, Dan doesn't heed this warning. Like, he gets told to not... he said, no one, not even the Dark Lord Zark, can unleash it without Shadow Artifact. Like, he says, none shall enter, but yet we still enter. I don't know why Dan enters, I don't know what he was expecting to find, but yeah, we basically disobey the gargoyles. He doesn't have a reason to really owe the gargoyles anything, I guess, with how rude they are to him. Like a giant magpie, the dragon bird sits upon its hoard of stolen treasures. High above the trees, you will find a nest. Those eggs are worth the weight in gold. Yeah, there is actually gold behind, and there's also gold behind this tree, very well hidden. Yeah. I thought those were chests, actually, from the sounds they made. Yeah, the picking up the chests make a different sound to the bags. Thank you so much for the 2 raids tonight, though, Mr. Retroactive and Limit Big Ryan. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for all the follows. We've got quite a cluster of follows there. And there we go, our health is all the way back up. And we got 2 other health fountains later on as well. And there's no enemies to fight yet for the chalice. We're about halfway through this level before we've got any enemies that give us chalice percentage. Up until then we just have little shits. We don't have enemies as such. There we are. The Enchanted Earth. But I always think that when you hear the levels music. The Enchanted Earth. I love how like haunting this music sounds. This music sounds so very Halloween. Like I love this level soundtrack. It's got a very dramatic sound to it. It's weird how like Sleeping Village and Enchanted Earth are 2 very different levels, but I feel like the music just goes well with both. But it makes sense why it goes to both of them, because they are like links in a sense, because you have to get the shadow artifact from Sleeping Village for this level. There we are. I'm pretty sure, I know in Resurrection that bird hits you regardless of where you're standing. I can't remember if in the remake, crouching makes him miss you automatically, because you don't even need a shield here, just as long as you're crouched when he comes over he won't hit you. But I can't remember if that's the same in the remake. I can't remember what it is. I know that it's either in the remake or Resurrection where it's a lot harder to not get hit by that bird, but in the original, it's no bother. But yeah, that's the first time in a while we got a bronze shield. I think that's in case you decide to visit this level sooner rather than later. That it puts a bronze shield there. But it's after Scarecrow Field, so it's strange how they decided to put I see money there. I don't remember where that is actually. We'll find it later, I guess. Actually, we're about to go there next. We've got the Chaos Rune from up there. Yeah, that's our last copper shield in the game, which I'm gonna make sure I don't have out. Actually, I'll have out the silver shield to get plenty more of those. But we'll make sure we don't have the copper shield out right now. I messed up. I was trying not to get hit by the frog. I was just trying to quickly jump across. I love how the Warren is that one just looks more like sludge. This is kind of what the war is like in Pumpkin Ancient Dead as well. Yeah, I'm glad I messed up again. Oh, that was the money I saw.
None shall enter. The shadow demons are entombed within, separated from the world of goodness and light until the earth cracks open.
No one.
No one. Not even the Dark Lord Zarek can release them without the shadow.
I really like how the shadow demons look in the remake, though. They look like actual shadows.
Or share their doom.
And they just look like deformed cows in Resurrection. I don't really know what they did with a lot of the character modeling in Resurrection. It's definitely like they just... Oh, also, if you don't have the shadow artifact before this point, this little blocked off area here is an alternative exit, because like if you don't have it before that point, the game knows you won't be able to complete the level yet, so you have to go out there as an alternative path, which is something similar in the Gal's Gauntlet. Yeah, we have to go down here anyway, despite him warning us not to. Oh. Sir Dan, you must take the Shadow Talisman. It is an unholy relic, but it may allow you to... Oh, that's why. Yeah, we have to progress further into Shadow Demon territory, so we have to take these risks. I'm not entirely sure what the meaning is behind this puzzle, but growing up, I made a wrong judgment that turned out to actually be right, but I was right for the wrong reasons. But I'll say it's something to do with earth, wind, and fire. I don't know if it's like fire, wind, water, or what have you, or earth. It seems like it's something to do with that. But I thought like I was having to do it in the order that's on the wall, like the fire, and then it was like left, then next row, then go, no, yeah, go from left to right, row per row. So I was like the fire, the spiral, wave, and then the wind part at the bottom. And it just happens to be right, but it's not for the reasons I thought. I actually don't know what the reason is behind this. Also, epilepsy warning: if you are sensitive to flashing images, don't look. Just now. I get so nostalgic of the Shadow Demon sounds. They make that same noise in MediEvil 2 as well. They're only in one level in MediEvil 2, but they're in 3 levels in this one. So we can't get the chalice yet, but the chalice has been unlocked. So now we can finally actually get some chalice percentage now. And we can't even avoid this tailing off here. If we try to run away, the game's like, I think not.
What have you done? Once again, the shadow demons are wreaking havoc across the land, and it's all thanks to you. The single most destructive and wretched creatures in the history of the world.
And you've given them an early parole.
They will be heading for the ruins of King Peregrine's castle.
Gallowmere is doomed. So, I believe... It's funny because in the remake, no shadow demons spawn right by the exit when you go there later on after you defeat the demonettes. But they do in the original, and I remember when I was playing the remake, I was like, wait a second, I'm certain in the original, like, shadow demons spawn by that exit, and I was right, they do. But, I guess it was just something they just overlooked in the remake. I don't know which point I'm not going to top up the broadsword, I'm just going to be very stingy with spending right now, because I just want to make sure that I do accumulate 2,500. So, let's see how good the axe is on them, actually. The axe is technically stronger than the broadsword, since we actually get that later on. God, they're vicious. I didn't think it could go past the other point. Can you come up here? No. Okay, I can fight you from up here. Yeah, at least it's not like MediEvil 2, where you can't attack enemies while they're attacking you. They like stun lock you. I don't know if that was like an intentional thing they added or not, like for the challenge of it, to make combat a little more strategic, but yeah, there's a lot of things they did with MediEvil 2 to make it a lot more challenging to MediEvil 1. There we go, it's basically just using that platform to not take damage. Okay, is there another one here? Yeah. I've noticed when the souls come down, there's a blue spirit particle, but there's never blue ones when they go upwards. There's always orange and pink. And we don't have to beat them, we'll just jump over them. And some more spawn here. First glimpse of the shadow demons, we do see them later on. When he says they're headed for the ruins of King Peregrine's castle, we do see them at King Peregrine's castle. And after we defeat these ones here, more actually spawn after we defeat the boss fight. We just have to actually beat the boss for them to appear for some reason. Yeah, I normally defeat them with the broadsword. You can definitely tell they're pretty tough enemies if you don't have all the weapons up till now. But yeah, the broadsword just tears through them. There we are. I'm just trying to be extra stingy with topping up weapons. Oh my god, I didn't get the Shadow Talisman. My bad, let me go back for it. That's the chalice. We'll come back again here later then. We have no choice but come back this way later. We've got more money here. Yeah, there's some shadow demons that spawn here later once we defeat these bosses, the flying demonettes. I'm pretty sure we'll still manage it with the longbows. Let's see. They're easier with the spears for sure, but I'm pretty sure we'll manage it with the longbow. I'll try the flaming longbow. It's a bit of a cock tease, the rotating platform in this, because the side that you see it twitching as, the side... Oh, must be in the remake then, it's not in this, yeah. In the remake, and I think Resurrection 2, it kind of like teases you, because the way it looks like it's going to fall actually goes the other way. But it doesn't actually give you any warning when it's going to tilt in this, so you just kind of have to be in high alert when it does it. Make sure you don't fall. There we are. Yeah, the flaming longbow seems to be doing the trick just as well. Yeah, I don't know if beat them with the spear, but you don't get as many of them. There we are. Demolish the demons. Could you add a trophy for me, by the way, Shy, over there? Yeah, we just bet the demonettes. And the game is very generous. So here it gives us 2 life vials and 2 health fountains. Like, when I was younger, I maybe would have needed all that, but even not having the broadsword on me right now, I still managed with just the axe. And with like those life vials, actually just one more life vial. Yeah, we've got a little bit of health to get back into our bottle there. Thank you, Shy. Also, I don't know what this is meant to be here. You do lose health if you fall onto that, but if you fall onto it, it just lifts you back on. I don't know if that's meant to be the trees that were above. I don't know if that's just meant to represent the ground down below. I don't know what that's meant to represent. It doesn't really look like trees. But yeah, if you jump onto that, you lose a health bottle and it lifts you back up here. I don't know what it's meant to be though. There we go. Yeah, those demons don't spawn until after you defeat that boss fight. which is just as well they spawn, because we won't get to fit a chalice unless we defeat them. Wait, can we turn them into chicken? Oh my god, we can't! Well, that's a way of avoiding having to fight them. There we go, so we still have to defeat, I think, maybe 1 or 2 more. I don't know if any more spawn here. Oh wait, yeah, there's some by this exit. There they are. But we're not going to go into it yet. Not unless we don't want the chalice. I'll just use the chicken drumsticks on them. There we are. I'm not going to pick that one up in case I accidentally leave. Yeah, we'll see, we're at 2,000 gold now. If I keep on not spending, we'll get that trophy pretty soon. Welcome back, Andy. Yeah, we just did the Enchanted Earth. We're going to do the Pull the Ancient Dead next, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day, and then we'll complete the game next time round. I did share our memory from this level about when we were waiting to go out to dinner. We were playing it in the kitchen, and oh yeah, I do believe this is your favourite level from the game, isn't it, Andy? The Enchanted Earth. Yeah, when we were younger, this level... I remember this level being a lot harder than it was. Oh, I didn't know you were leaving. I thought when you said you were lurking, I thought, like, you meant you were just lurking because you had to go do something. But there we are. Oh, no, there's an Earth rune. That's the other rune we get. So, that's completely the Enchanted Earth. Now on to Build the Ancient Dead. We did get the chalice there, right? Yeah, we did. Let's just make double sure. Oh, I'm sorry you missed this, Andy. I thought you were aware I was playing it. It's the Hall of Heroes shopping mall. I think it's after next level, Pull the Ancient Dead, that we get the magic sword. It might not be. It might be after the lake. Can't quite remember. I see, he's already lit up. Yellow. Can we get the other gift from String? No, it's only... because I remember there are some times where there's like a few heroes you can visit in the game. So we get money from him here.
Courses for this guy.
I bet money you'd be back pushing up daisies by now.
Hey, I have something here for you. You like it very much? You want?
I was conflicted of when to stop. I was wondering if I should stop after Inside Asylum or the Enchanted Earth, but then I was realizing if I stopped then, there's still quite a lot of the game left, so I thought, like, actually, I might do a bit more so that next time I don't have as much to do. But I might actually not play MediEvil next week, just so that I have time to maybe just do some other Halloween-y things. And then, when it gets a bit closer to Halloween, I'll do the last bit of Halloween. I actually don't remember. You don't remember this hero? Blood Manath Skullcleaver. Who gives you the axe? I don't have as many friends as you. I always think that's the Ashley song from WarioWare whenever I hear that part of the music. But now we're on to Pools of the Ancient Dead, for your love is all I think about. That's why I used to always say the level's title as. So hopefully if we just don't go collecting anything this level, I'll use the axe because half of the enemies this level can't even be defeated with weapons anyway because of the fat guards that can only be defeated by pushing them in the water. And they don't damage us. They just knock us, hoping to put us in the water, so hopefully we don't lose any health to them. This level is basically one of the deepest ones in the game because it is the official battleground where the War of Galmir took place and where I believe our army fell. Yeah. So basically it's just the remains of that in the marshes of Restless Dead. And we have to gather all the lost souls. Or, well, it's the boatman, but he's clearly death. But I always remember this level being a lot bigger when I was younger, but it's actually quite a small level. The main issue with it is the platforming. It's so easy to fall off the platforms. But apparently this is the level that's a lot of speedrunners' biggest issues, is because it was a very hard level to speedrun because of the narrow platforms, and I do believe... I'm not actually sure, you'd have to watch it, but there is actually a video about, Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. I'm sorry. But yeah, apparently there's something you can only do in the PAL version or something you can only do in the US version, but not the PAL version. It could be the other way around. But it's like a level skip because basically there's actually I don't know how you do it exactly, but there is actually an exit point on the level. Because this is the only level in the game where you don't actually exit the level, you're taken out of it by the boatman. But basically there is actually an exit point that if you manage to somehow reach it via a glitch or a perfectly timed jump, you can actually exit the level without doing the level. But basically the boatman just drives you to the exit point. But that's a story for another time. Just talking about it from a speedrunner's perspective. But yeah, I love the music to It's the same as Skull's Gauntlet. Again, in the original it's a lot more gothic and eerie. Than the remake, and the remake was a lot more dramatic sounding. I would say it's a lot more spookier in the original. Even that intro cutscene was pretty spooky. Yeah, the levels are definitely a lot brighter than the loading screen. Golden. Oh, it glitched. What fix if I talk to him again? There we go.
And dark and reeking of death.
There's an ancient battle fought here
between the forces of good and the dark armies of Zarek. Now the marshes are full of the restless dead.
Of the restless dead. Yeah, the water in this level looks a lot more, I guess you could say like a marsh kind of water. The level's a lot, the water's a lot clearer in the next level, the lake. Weapons are useless against heavy, yeah, that's what I was saying before. They're basically like the vampires in this game from MediEvil 2. Where you have to find another means of killing them besides, well, killing them. You have to actually, like, knock them into the water so that they drown. So we don't actually need to, but we're going to talk to the boatman here just for the sake of dialogue. We can get the helmets without speaking to them first.
Greetings, stranger. I am the boatman. It is I who ferry lost souls on their final journey to the land
of the dead.
But oh, have we not met before? Sir Daniel Fortescue. Not you too. Thanks to Zarek's meddlings, I'm up to my eye sockets in lost souls who've woken from the eternal sleep. Business hasn't been this brisk since before they invented sanitation.
Oops.
Look, if you help me to gather up a boatload of 8 lost souls and bring them here, I'll drop you off at the sunken town of Munnyyyy.
Yeah, the Munnyyyy, that's the lake. The lake is the sunken town of Munnyyyy. That's just the name of the level, though. I might restart the level because I kind of don't want to. Well, hang on. I might rewind because I don't want the level to play without music. It's gone glitchy though. Rewind. There we go. Oh wait, hang on. Look. Yeah, oh wait, that fixed it. Yeah, for some reason the music glitched there, but we rewound and that fixed it. I wouldn't consider that cheating. It's not my fault the game glitched. You can knock them off when you're doing dash. It's actually quite effective, but it's also very effective at getting you killed. There we go. It's actually probably more powerful than using just a regular weapon on them. Dupe-setted chalice, yeah, there's a lot of enemies this level. I've noticed that the spirits go up a lot quicker in MediEvil 1 to MediEvil 2. Let's not go with my hammer. But yeah, one of the main issues of this level when I was a kid was just the ability to go across platforms. I'm a bit nervous that I will have that issue with this being the US version. I'll have to remember that my controls are a lot faster and timing jumps will be a little bit different. Yeah, that's one of the tricky jumps in this level, but I've kind of mastered that one, I guess. But I absolutely love the much more spookier, and it still sounds like, you know, a song that would let's go to a level with like a war ground, like a battlefield, with the sound. But it was just a lot spookier. I remember when playing the Dans Gauntlet, being stuck on that level for ages because I didn't know you needed dragon armor. Well, I know you needed dragon armor. I didn't know how to acquire it. I didn't know that there even was a boss in the Crystal Caves. And just being stuck in that level for ages, hearing this music over and over terrified me as a kid. But every time you collect one of those helmets, there's like these bridges at the whole level, but every time you collect helmets, some of these bridges disappear, and there's a lot of these explosive chests, but make sure if you do destroy one, do it from a distance, because if you're right next to it when it explodes, it'll blast you right off the ledge. I don't know if that actually did kill anyone. It did kill an enemy first, but as you can see the chalice is right there. Like I said, this level's relatively small, but you just kind of have to navigate your way through it quite slowly if you don't want to ever fall off the ledge. Oh, and we got a Culcatura in that chest, another friendly dragon, so we'll get him out to assist us right now. He can't really kill half the enemies in this level, so it's probably like a bad choice of level for him to come back in, because he doesn't really have much effect on those big enemies. And oh my god, I nailed that jump, hell yeah. Yeah, he's good at taking care of those. He's not really good at killing the I love how he took care of that big jump and then just casually walk in the water straight after. Like, way to cramp my style, game. Oh my god. Like, I tackled that tricky jump and I was like, yay, now it's time to just die. Okay, there we go. And it's the only rune in this level. The Chaos Rune. I like how both this and Asylum Grounds have that in common, that they both only have a Chaos Rune. And it's for opening that gate to that area with the chariot. And another life bottle we get in this level. Okay, why am I falling off ledges now? I'm falling off ledges that I don't even have problems with out of the blue. But luckily we do get a lot of life vials soon and then life out. There we are. Okay, Culcator is helping us a little. He's only on a time limit though, so he'll disappear eventually. But he has killed some of the enemies for us. There we are. Wait, did he kill that skinny bitch for us? I think he did. Well, since we just lost 2 life bottles just like that, I think the main issue with this level is just you don't find yourself losing health much in it because half the enemies don't even damage you, but they aid the already hard to navigate platforms in being even more hard to navigate. So it's very easy to fall off ledges and lose an entire life ball in this level, but losing bits of health isn't really an issue in this level. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be close to getting the ceremony bag trophy right now if we just refrain from spending money a little bit longer at the Merchant Gargoyle. It's a very misleading trophy title. It just says to earn that much gold, but it doesn't say to have it all at once. Like, it's a Culcatura is gone, so we're going to have to kill all these skinny zombies ourselves. I believe these guys are technically back in Haunted Ruins, but they're a bit bigger looking and they have a different weapon, but I think they're considered the same enemies, because I know that in MediEvil Resurrection, yeah, they come back in Haunted Ruins, the skinnier knights. Yeah, there's the bigger knights and then the skinnier ones. I don't really know what else to call them, skinny and big knights. Yeah, collecting the helmets seems to be what spawns these enemies. The main thing about this level when I was younger, I feel like I did get lost in it quite easily, but I'm surprised I did, because it's not a very big level to get lost in. There we go, I'm just going to stay over here and just let all these explosions. You kind of have to make sure your camera's on them at the time that they die, because it doesn't seem to kill them if your camera's not on them. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, it didn't kill that one. But it's very random whether or not it does kill them all. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Just going to have to hope it does. I don't even know if I needed that health vial, but hey-oh, we got it. But yeah, just the very narrow platforms is what makes this level tricky. And for that reason, I lost 2 of my life bottles from 2 regular platforms. There we go. Oh god, I almost ran in the water there. Oh yeah. 2 more remain. 1 at the very top here and 1 at the very bottom of this area. So we're just going to get our life ball here. Yeah, in the remake, collecting a life bottle replenishes all your other life balls, which is a pretty neat new detail. That's not a thing in this. There we are. So to run these chariots, yeah, I've seen those enemies up there, but we'll get those in a sec. And then when we collect this last helmet here, more enemies will spawn. Basically like an ambush. So I'm just going to kill those skinny ones first, because we're not near a ledge right now, so those green ones aren't going to do us any damage. We can focus on killing all them first so they don't interfere when we're trying to push them off the ledge. Yeah, I'm just going to use my axe on them. The axe seems to be doing pretty well against them, actually. I would be using the charged up broadsword, but I've not been charging it up because I want to accumulate 2,500 gold. There we go. La la la. So we still have another enemy type. Oh god, I messed up, sorry. We still have another enemy type that I'm just going to not risk daring dashing them off the ledge, because it is good at pushing them back a lot, but you also run the risk of also flying off the ledge yourself. But look how much that... I like how I said I'm not going to do that yet, still do it anyway. But yeah, after we got all the helmets, a new enemy type appears, and they're called ghouls. But the ghouls are part of a minigame in MediEvil Resurrection and look completely different. I think they look a lot spookier in the original MediEvil. I think they probably do in the remake as well. I can't actually remember quite how they look in the remake, but Yeah, I remember the sound they make original was quite spooky, because they sounded like UFOs. I don't know how to explain it, you'll know in a second what I mean. That they sound a bit like UFOs. Look at the distance that sends them flying when you use Daring Dash. The Daring Dash doesn't actually do that much damage, but for some reason it does knock them back quite a lot. Yeah, if you notice it doesn't hit them, you have to be pretty quick at reacting to backing up. Yeah, that gate will not open until we defeat all these enemies, so we just have this one left now. I don't know when I was younger, I thought they were so cute. I thought it was them making that noise, that noise. And just the way they waddled about, but I think that's maybe the sound of their armor making that noise. But I found something weirdly cute about those enemies when I was younger. How very boldly blue that sky is, it's so pretty. I might use the longbow for this as well, actually. I actually like the longbow's colouring when you fire it. With the purple trail it leaves when you fire it. I normally use the flaming longbow against the ghouls. I mean, I probably will again in a sec once I defeat these skinny guards. There we are. I just find the flaming longbow just works well against them. Granted, they're close enough to me. Oh. My aim cursor's on him. Isn't connected. There we go. There we are. So I think we're going to end this level with half an empty life bottle. That's not too bad. I think there's only 2 points in the game where we're gifted life vials. I don't think after this level is one of them. Oh, there we go. 100% to Chalice now. And Chalice is basically just the other side of the level, so we're just going to head there now. So we don't need to defeat any more ghouls. You can if you want, but we don't need to. Chalice is nice. Solid. There we go. It seems like a lot of the things spirit related in this world like turn solid once a requirement has been fulfilled. Like Dan becomes a hero, his statue becomes solid, you rescue enough souls in the level, the chalice becomes solid. And my Bluetooth tells me it's about to die, so it's perfect timing because we're about to end after this level. There we are. Love this level's music. It's going to return in Big Al's Gauntlet. For some reason it's just a lot spookier when it goes to that level. I just think it's what that level is. It's just very scary. But apparently this level's exit point is like over there somewhere and you can jump there if you, I don't know, if you're a speedrunner and you know the hacks and glitches in this game. I actually, I would like to know how to speedrun this game if I could, but I don't know, I just kind of feel like I like not knowing the glitches in the game because I feel like it would just take away the atmosphere of like just playing the game and just every time I play I just want to experience the adventure. I don't want to like speedrun it, but I like watching speedruns. I just would never want to do one myself. Let me just give him that piece of popcorn. I don't know, I just think the helmet looks like a piece of popcorn.
How gracious of you. It's a change to meet a polite young skeleton after dealing with those filthy zombie types. Hop aboard.
I believe we don't get all the all weapons trophy until we beat we get the good lightning in Zarek's lair because that's considered a weapon. So. Oh, we're not getting dialogue from him again. So, oh good, we get the magic sword now, hell yeah. Because we'll have the magic sword for dealing with the trolls. This guy always reminds me in Paul Chuckle.
How you doing?
From Chuckle Vision.
Doubted, have you got yourself a magic sword?
No, I do. No.
What? Daniel, man, you can't go into battle against an army of undead without a magic sword. Here, take mine. You'll never have to sharpen another blade, or my name's not Dick Steadfast.
Dick.
It's not enough just to have a magic shield, you know, no matter what that soft, ticky stern card says.
Right.
Good lad.
Good lad.
I'd sooner go into battle holding a tea tray than carry that weedy gale.
He's kind of right to drag the gold shield. I mean, it's good. It's got more hit points than the silver shield, but it's definitely got nothing on this infinite magic sword. I like how it's like silver before you pick up, but then it's blue when you pick up. In the remake, it's blue, and In MediEvil 2, I believe it's blue before you pick it up, granted that you don't have all the chalices up till, or you quit after you start loading Time Machine. Basically, if you get the magic sword from the professor, I think it's blue before you pick it up, but it's been a while, so I can't remember that for sure. We are so close to that trophy. I'm kind of tempted to just go back to Dans Crypt and clear it up real quick before we end the stream. Just so that I don't have to worry about not spending money after getting the trophy. Because, unfortunately, you have to have that much on you at once for the trophy they pop. And it would just be nice to end the stream having earned a trophy. So we'll just farm those last few money bags from Dans Crypt, because there's that wall that'll have 2 chests behind it and the 2 money bags, so I think just 2 more trips to Dans Crypt will get us the trophy. We'll just farm that just now. So yeah, today we did quite a fair bit today. We did Pumpkin Serpent, Sleeping Village inside the Asylum Grounds inside the Asylum, Ants Caves, Enchanted Earth, and the Ancient Dead. So yeah, next time we should hopefully be completing the game. But yeah, I won't be playing it next week because just because I want to fit some time to stream other things. But I do want to still stream this before Halloween's done. And then I think next week's Haunted by Daylight is out, so I'll probably be streaming Dead by Daylight on that day when that event's out. But I'm so glad I'm still streaming MediEvil before Halloween is over. Yeah, one more trip to the Dans Crypt, and that should get us the trophy. And then, actually, yeah, I guess I will save after it as well, just so that I still have that money, because I wouldn't complain with having more money. Right, my Bluetooth keeps going boom, boom. So yeah, it's about to die on me now, so just as well I'm ending after doing this. There we go. So I'm pretty sure after we get the money from behind that wall, we should get that trophy served money bags. I just noticed how close we were to it, so I just thought I might as well just go for it just now before we stop for the day. And just keep redoing Dans Crypt and getting the money that's in here. There we are. Silver trophy, Sir Moneybags. If anyone's available, get the add trophy right now. If not, I'll add it myself, don't worry. Also, I believe some point this week we are trophy hunting on Until Dawn. But yes, thank you so much everyone who's watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please give the video a like. And if you didn't like it, please give it a dislike. It's also fine. And if you did enjoy what you've seen here, please be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. Like, if you want to see more from me, please don't expect anything particular from me. I'm very varied, from retro to modern to online to not even gaming on maybe MediEvil 7, my YouTube channel. But if you want to catch me live on Twitch where I was streaming this, I try to stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, but some weeks I do a bit more, some weeks I do a bit less, some weeks I don't do any at all if I can't be arsed. Mostly just I stream when I feel like it, but yeah, if you ever want to catch me live on Twitch, please go over and give me a follow, I'd greatly appreciate it. But all my social media links are down below, and on my channel page there'll be a link to my link tree if you want to see all my social media links on my channel page. But thanks also so much, and I'll see you in the final part where we're starting off with the lake up until the end of the game. But take care everyone. But that doesn't apply to you guys on Twitch. I'm just wrapping up the stream there. And thank you for adding the trophy, Shy. We only need 14 more until we platinumed it. We got a fair few today. Yeah, we're 55% to the platinum. So let me see if there's anyone live right now we can raid, because we have 6 people here right now. Oh. Just finding something Andy said real quick. But thank you everyone, like even people who are like not a fan of MediEvil, people who just stop by just watch me for me, I greatly appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for you know, just chilling with me while I just play my childhood and just relive some memories, and I'm glad to have had you guys here with me in the process.